Chapter 12. The Versus Game. The easiest way to get rich is to become the producer of the thing you consume the most. There was a point in my life when I used to go to immersion sessions every 3 months. In these sessions, the best people from each and every field come together and share their knowledge with each other. But then I realized I was taking knowledge from everywhere but not spreading it. I was becoming a knowledge hoarder instead of an executor. That's the problem with our generation. We are in an era of information overload. There is so much information coming from everywhere and we keep consuming it. We read books after books, watch videos after videos, buy course after course, and do nothing about it. We have all become knowledge hoarders. We keep hoarding knowledge and we expect to come out with better results and make better decisions just because we have more knowledge. And that's false. You need to be an executor so that you can find out where you are making mistakes and then you can improve through that knowledge. Most people get into the process of learning and they just keep acquiring knowledge and they never manage to actually do anything in life. They are maybe one of the most knowledgeable people around, but they are not achievers. They aren't putting out their work. If you don't put out your work, if you haven't started writing, speaking, or vocalizing your content in some way, then nobody would know that you are the best person to talk to about that topic. Now, I don't mean that everyone has to be a content creator and start a YouTube channel. But think about what you are doing every day. Whether you are working at a company as an employee, running your own business, or just sitting at home chilling with daddy's money. If you are not executing, talking about, and acting on things that you learn from books, videos, and courses on an everyday basis, what's the point? How will you improve and grow? In fact, if you are not going to take little steps and put in effort by applying your learning in real life, people won't even respect you, regardless of how knowledgeable you are. The easiest way to get rich is to become the producer of the thing that you consume the most. Answer this one question today. Are you a consumer or are you a producer? This is one question that has the power to drastically shift your mindset from a person who is just thinking or dreaming about achieving big things to a person who actually achieves those dreams. There are two kind of people in life, achievers and those who think they want to become achievers. That is, those who think, who admire people but who don't do anything. I call them producers and consumers. We are all consumers. We all consume things. We go on Instagram, we keep scrolling, looking at people, we are consuming a lot of content. We go on Google, we try to find something, we are consuming. We play games all day, that's consuming. But if you want to go somewhere with what you are passionate about, become a producer. Become a producer of the thing you are consuming the most by creating content about the topics you consume. Realize your interest through the things you consume and start taking that knowledge forward by spreading it. Producers are the ones who produce, consumers are those who consume. The people who consume end up spending more, and people who produce end up earning more. Producers win. So, many people come to me and say some variation of these things. I want to create content. Should I leave my job and become a full time content creator instead? My boss keeps on nagging me about something or the other. I want to be my own boss. Are you someone who wants to leave your job and start creating content instead? Sure, you can. But let me tell you one thing. That is a lose lose strategy. You are giving up on financial security in order to chase an uncertain path that you don't know much about. What do you think is going to happen? You will become an overnight success? Overnight successes take ages to happen. When you see a content creator with 1 million followers, you see the glory and not the steps she has taken or the years it has taken her to reach that level. Instead of dreaming of a superficial world and thinking content creators have the best life, try thinking in a logical way. I am not saying you shouldn't become a content creator. All I am saying is you don't need to leave your job in order to start the journey. Make it a side hustle till you have enough to make it your main hustle. Do it for a few months parallel to your job, see how it turns out, and once you think that the scale up is feasible enough for you to do it full time, then you can leave your job. But before that, it just wouldn't be practical.